Is that? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I was over on YouTube. I mean, the only thing we've missed over there is me being angry at dormers. I want this, but I want this to be a room because I want to turn it into like a little workspace. And again, I know what the issue is. It's missing a wall right here. What if I make these walls medium wall height? Medium wall height fixes the issue. And I can move these up. I'll have to hit F5 to do my quarter tile placement. It does make, that's a little too high. It does make the roof situation real interesting. But we'll figure it out. So this will have to come up here. I don't mind that the... Okay. Okay. I feel a little better. We feel a little better about this. Medium wall height. That is the answer. I could alt place those roof tiles, but we're just going to do platform trim. Also, you could have just kept that. That would have been fine. It's kind of what I want there. Now, if I take these and pull the eave down, it still looks too cottagey, in my opinion. So I'll have to do roof trim. We might need a thicker roof. It's fine. It's fine. I have to tell myself that so I don't, like, rage quit this game. Because I will. I don't need that. This would allow me, if I put it in like a brown, to kind of blend it into the roof better. So I'm going to do that. I don't need a roof. I need a roof trim. Maybe this. Maybe this is a roof trim. Do it. We work on our save file on Wednesday and Thursday. Building is kind of my favorite thing to do. Do you do a lot of building or do you prefer gameplay? Trying to find a trim. We're going to have that little weird roof glitch where the trim isn't going to go all the way back. Do we expect anything less from this game? I don't. But you know. That's not the good brown. This is a decent brown to the roof color. These are all terrible. Like this one, like none of them cover. I might use this roof trim though for the front. If we find it in the right brown. We'll just do it in the white. That's... Who's got two thumbs and it's gonna have an aneurysm? That's right, y'all. It'd be me. This white is very, very not... That's not what I wanted. That's not where I want you at all. I don't mind it thicker on the top. It is. It is. Game over. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. Simi's over here like, it looks so good. You're incorrect. You are incorrect. It looks awful. This looks better, trim-wise. Trim-wise, this looks better. It is on a roof. Don't tell me, game. It doesn't look great up here, though. I know, the trim being weird always... We'll just look at it like this. You know? Don't look at her profile. Just look at her straight on. It's fine. If you ignore her profile, she's beautiful. Now, can I put my little... All of this because I wanted to put a little fence up here. Nope, still doing that weird thing. I refuse. I have no idea yet. We've only done the outside. It's a big old house, though. It's going to be a massive house. I haven't even thought about the inside yet. I think this is going to be like skill building. I could theoretically plan out this house on the inside. Let's grab some lights. Maybe if we take a break from the outside. Dear chat, do not come for me for not putting lights in. I'm putting them in right now. Okay? Look, lights. I know I have a bad habit of building in the dark. Alright, figuring out stairs. What? Oh. Yes! Thank you. Thank you. I never know how to do that stuff. I sent her a message earlier about Fortnite and how it was the one where it's who was that? Jack Black? Looking at somebody and it said like me looking at my partner to see if they still love me after doing something crazy. And I was like, man, I wish I could edit this to say me looking at my duo hoping they'll still play with me after crashing out for the millionth time. So she did that for me. So I'm gonna have to post that on my TikTok because that shit's funny. All right, so if we put the stairs there, that gives us the central stair here. And then, how do I want stairs in the middle? I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. There's a reason I don't. What if we do it this way? Remember, if you're on PC and you hit control, it'll drop it down a floor for you. That looks like I can put a bathroom here. It could be an ensuite. Oh, I'd love to make myself struggle. It's my favorite thing. This could be a bedroom. This could theoretically just be like an open space. And then we could do a primary bedroom here. That's a little longer than I want here. And we can turn this into ensuite / walk-in closet. I'm going to make the bathroom larger than the closet. We did get this house inspo from Pinterest. And then we could do a bedroom here. No, I'm with the light. Don't play with me. But my thought is, do we want... They do. I have all sorts of Pinterest boards for build inspo, SimCC. I have a problem. I have a Pinterest problem. I can do another bedroom here. I don't like where these stairs are in relation to this room. Just because I don't like having a one-tiled door there. So if we do this, and then quit playing with me game, I can move the stairs down here forward a little. We'll fix that. It's fine. I'm thinking. Be so for real. Nope, no, you knew exactly what I wanted. Thank you. And then if we move that here, why will you not go there? Because I'm not in the house anymore. Noted. Understood. Let's put it here. I've lost the control button. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna delete these stairs too. I think we figure out where the stairs to the upstairs are gonna go, and then we figure out this floor plan. We could do a ladder upstairs, but you know, I did indeedly lose the control button. I kind of want to tuck the stairs here. Steps. But I don't know if they'll fit. Oh, they will fit. Hold on. That's not how I had those stairs. That's not how I had those stairs at all. Okay, so they've decided they can go there if they decide how they're gonna place the stairs. It will not let. I love this game. Okay. Can I move you just back one? There. That's how we get upstairs. Does it leave this awkward little one tile space here? It does. Are we just gonna cover our sins with a wall? Yes, we are. Okay? Nobody needs to know that that's there. And then we can turn this into a bedroom. Let me turn my grid on. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be a primary. I am gonna put, you know, I don't think this needs to be quite that long. It can be just like that. Okay, this will be our primary with, they're gonna have like a wing here. I want to do a big bathroom for them. And then this can be a walk-in closet. Perfect. And then we can just turn this into a bedroom here. And then this could be a bedroom. This is all part of one room. So this will be another big old bathroom. Can't do that. Can't get into this room. Just kidding. Can't turn that into a bathroom. So this will need to come like here. I don't want it to come here. We can put a bathroom right here though. And then we got to get stairs up from downstairs as well. I got Dream Home Decorator when it like, I have all of the packs, but like Dream Home Decorator, I will make a walk-in closet every chance I get. I'm not saying I love Dream Home Decorator. I bitch about it regularly. I think this will need to be this wide, but I do like, excuse me. I didn't just, can't intersect with walls, can't intersect with roofs. How about you come down here? Can't intersect with anything down here, buddy. We'll turn you this way. Nope, we need to turn you this way. And I don't mind it being there. What does that look like upstairs? Okay, just kidding. I need you here. Okay. Dear grid, don't need you anymore. We will turn this into something here. So we have 1, 2, 3 bedrooms for sure, 2 bathrooms. I could do a 4-bedroom, and this could be a multi-generational house. Alright. There's some large bedrooms. I fully understand these are some large bedrooms. But I think that's okay. We knew this was going to be a big house. So we're going to do, this is our primary. These are going to be kids' rooms. This will be, I'm going to make this like, this could either be for your butler, if you have vintage glamour. It could be for grandparents, if you do generational gameplay. It could be, you could turn it into an office. You could turn it into a home gym. But again, we have this whole floor. So this is probably going to be where I put the gym. We're going to put like a little art area. Well, this will just be skill building upstairs. And down here, my thought process is this is going to be an office slash one of those rooms that's all glass. One of the, like a sunroom. One of those two things is going to be there. And then here, we're going to do a room. I think I want to turn this into a dining room. But now, like, I can sneak in a bedroom or a bathroom here for the main floor. You're going to walk in. This will be an entryway. I'm going to raise this part of the house up. Do I have medium? I do. Good morning, cutie. How are you? So when you walk in, it is a little stair up. Dining room is going to be here. I want my kitchen along here. It's going to be a big kitchen. And that leaves, like, this whole space I don't know what to do with. But most of the floor plan. Most of the floor plan is going to be figured out here. Well, I hope that you get better than okay before the end of the day. I hope that your day improves. I will also worry more about this space when we get there. I'm just grabbing toilets so I know what I'm doing up here. Bathroom. Bathroom. All three of these rooms. I could make it so they have a little ensuite bathroom in this room as well. But I won't. We'll also figure out how to encase this. I could do a very large pantry. The largest pantry you have ever seen in The Sims. That's what this room really is. Come on now. Biggest pantry of life. This could be another bedroom. We could have a gym down here instead of upstairs. Maybe I make this into a little sauna. By a little sauna, I mean a big old sauna. I think it's the right dimensions for a sauna. It's actually a little bigger than a sauna. But how many of your Sims households have a sauna? You know? A sauna off your kitchen? I'm gonna put this here just as a thought. I'm not committed. Because it could also go over here as a thought. I think over here might be, if we put it here, we could make it its own room and then turn this side. I can extend this a little bit. I'm not worried about that. Maybe we turn this into a gym. I don't know why this little schloopity boop pillar is here, but we're going to get rid of that. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll bring this up. Now it's all one floor. I can do laundry. I always forget about putting, well, no, I put laundry in builds for y'all. I am not playing with laundry. It's not happening. All right, here's our sauna. And then we can do a gym here. Just give me something. Something that says this is a gym. Thank you. Now we have this weird thing going on here. All right. Pop this here. Because I'm a walls on my stairway type person. I don't know why. I just am. If this is our kitchen, this could be kitchen dining. I kind of want to, like, it's hard because I want to do closed concept. I like a closed concept house. So I could do this. Make this kitchen with a little eat-in dining area. This would be living room over here. But then what is this? Just a big old empty space. That's what it is. Alright, I'm removing all of our walls because I need to reevaluate our space down here. The stairs may also move. But if I move the stairs, then I have to move the upstairs. Yeah. If I am playing in the build, I just remove it. Exactly. I'm not doing laundry. That's not happening. They are. And then like the washer breaks and then the dryer catches on fire. And then your sim is mad because you washed the clothes and you dried the clothes, but the clothes are still damp. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience for laundry. I think the stairs, I don't like where they are. I think I made a rookie mistake here by starting at the top of the build instead of the bottom of the build. So remember this. It is about to change. Okay? It is too much stress. I'm here to relax. I'm not here to do household chores. I don't want to get rid of all those walls on the side. This is only changing because I have to move where my stairs are going. I knew I was going to do that. Whoop. Okay, I guess I'm getting rid of them stairs too. It's fine. Oh, not the floor though. That was spooky. I'm a little bit of a chaotic builder. Just a smidge. I'm pretty sure at this point chat is just glad I haven't bulldozed the build yet. Because that's a regular occurrence. What, buddy? That's Aries. I don't know if y'all heard him. I don't know where he went. No idea. Alright. Stairs. This way. Because I want you to walk in the door and be greeted by these stairs. That's what I want. Right in front of the door. Should the stairs be closer? Because I want it to be... this kind of a situation. But I also want it to be this kind of a situation. Just a little... I don't think we need a 4 wide staircase. We don't need a 4 wide staircase. Get it together. We don't need a 4 wide staircase. But we could have 2 1 wide staircases. Actually, I wouldn't put that wall there. I would put a wall across here with an archway. And that would be our intro. Dear game. Thank you. Alright. Which would put a fence. This would just be open in here. It's okay. We'll get rid of that floor. I do this every time. Sometimes we'll get rid of that floor when I get there, because I'm just going to get a headache if I try and do it now. Sometimes it works with me and sometimes it doesn't. Alright, if we do this way, we can easily turn this into a room, like an office. This, I really want this to be the kitchen, or... Again, I like the idea of just having an all glass kind of a situation over here. I know I'm driving y'all crazy with just randomly placing things. It's just so I remember what I'm doing. Okay? And then we would do like French doors into this, you know? some along those lines. We could do, this is going to be an office. I might pull this wall up one. There we go. Or if we leave it back, I know y'all love when I make those noises because it means I'm second guessing everything I've done. I'll be very honest with y'all. My desire to upload the shell to the library or to the gallery or wherever and bulldoze the lot is getting stronger and stronger with every passing deleted wall. Alright, this is going to be a living room. That's what this is going to be. This is my living room. This is going to be a bathroom because I feel like that makes sense. I do need, before I continue this, don't man me, to raise this up. Because I'm going to put a little staircase in between the staircases. I just need to know what that would look like. Also, can I put a staircase with the door? Aries, buddy, what do you need? What's wrong? Yeah? Ow, your nails are so sharp. Let go of my shirt. I will let you up here. You just have to give me a second. Don't let me run you over. What do you need? Okay. He's got one really sharp dew claw. Holy, buddy. Oh my gosh. You're gonna get stuck. Alright. When you get stuck up there, you can figure it out. Already regretting your decision? Because it looks like you're already regretting that decision. Yeah. You made a poor choice. You can't make poor choices and then come back over here like I'm going to let you back up here. Okay. So if I do that, can I put stairs here? I can put stairs here, but I don't think I can put them through, like, through here. I think it has, but you know what I can try and do? And I do say try because this is not going to be successful for me. It never is. No, I don't want to remove the floor. Why did it raise all of it? I didn't want it all raised. I think I know why it raised all of it. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Raise this up too. Perfect. Delete this little fence. Go back to my platform tool. One little stair there. We're learning platforms. Slowly but surely. I'm dragging you all down this hellhole with me. Alright? I like the entryway. This is the entryway. We're not changing the entryway. Okay. I will have to raise up these, which I think is fine. I think it looked a little silly with them being super low like that. Landscaping hides all sins. We're fine. I'm sure the look on my face probably did not make everybody super comfy there. But it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it yet. I have not lost the light. Okay. This is going to be our living room. Living room, bathroom, weird little hallway. It is what it is. I could extend the living room out to here, which is fine. It does still create weird little hallway. We're just going to have a weird little hallway. This side, I like office. And then we can do our weird little kitchen can start in here. Somebody mentioned a pantry. We may make this a pantry. It would also be a decent bathroom. I know we have a bathroom here, but what if we didn't have a bathroom here, you know? What if that is where we put a piano? And then here, ooh, I don't know. This could be moved down to here. That's fine. And then we can do... What can we do? Can I move the stairs forward anymore? Yes. I talked about doing that and then didn't. Don't mind me. We put them here. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna remove these stairs apparently. I don't know why it's doing that the way it's doing it, but okay. Why are they going so little? Is this not its own room? It is its own room. Let me delete this. Where did my light go? I've lost the light. I need an adult to your adult to figure out why my stairs are doing this. I broke it. I broke it. Why are they so little? I don't need a stair for ants. I need a stair for Sims. Right here. Help. It's fine. It's not fine anymore. Platforms are indeed stupid. We know what the outside's going to be. It's fine. Any other walls disappearing is fine. Pressure coming over me, coming over you. That's how I feel right now. Okay. We fixed whatever the issue was. Here. Here. Alright, if you're hanging out and you're not subbed, ads are going to play in a minute. They are 3 minutes long. If you're on YouTube, and you want to play during ads, that is the link to my Twitch where Gartic is going to play. You'll be able to see Gartic over here on YouTube. You just won't be able to participate. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, 3 minutes long. Use the restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, stretch your legs. We'll be right back. Don't have an aneurysm because the game is refusing to work with you. I'm telling you guys, we may just do a different build here. missed that, but you guys got it. I'm not sure why we're upset. You guys won the level. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I was uploading a TikTok while that was going on. You know. Yes, we have this dang Gartic that always solve the problem. I was waiting for you to get... No, did we get Vicky? Yeah, we got Vicky. I was waiting for you to get Vicky. Vicky's already been got, you know? Alright. That's fine. That's fine. This game don't make no damn sense. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm tired of looking at this build. I'm being 100 million bajillion% honest with y'all. I can't look at this build no more. So I'm gonna upload the shell of this build just like it is. I'll upload it to the gallery, but I'm gonna upload it to the library. I'm not deleting it. I'm just gonna move to a different lot. We're gonna work on a completely different build. So let me save this. I am... this is just shell... TBD. Have fun, good luck. It's not even bad. I just need... Don't... Listen, I'm not giving up on the build. I'll even do the... Here you go. You guys can find it. I'm putting it on the gallery. So if you guys want to... I am crashing out. That me. That me. It's on the gallery. It's empty. It's empty. So, if you guys want to go in there and fiddle around with the floor plan, absolutely feel free to do so. If you don't want to go in there and fiddle around with the floor plan, I understand that too. It does look, it looks good. It's just pissing me off. Like, I feel like that's the kind of house that should be like over here. But this is a bigger lot, so... Let's do this little lot right next door. Just do that little lot right there. See? It still looks nice. It's just not what I'm doing. I think the thing is, like, you've got these little shorter houses here, and then you've got, like, these Queen Anne style houses all in the same neighborhood, and I'm not sure what the vibe of the neighborhood is supposed to be. This is a massive house over here. So, yeah, I do have an ID. It's an ID. I have hiccups. Don't mind me. At least I found decent music today for us to enjoy over here. Okay? I'm looking up New Orleans house again. This is perfect. This is the house I'm building here. You can't see it, and that's okay. It is a little bit of a Queen Anne style house. Let me bring it over here. I'm just looking at the outside of it. Where is it? It is this one right here. This is the vibe of the outside of the house that I'm going to go for. So, it's skinnier. It'll probably be longer. This feels a little more approachable to me. I can see that they have a balcony up top, but no way to get to it. So maybe instead of a window, we'll do a door. This feels approachable. This feels doable. The other house is absolutely doable, just not right now. Just not right now. Give me my picture back. I need to see this. I need to put it in a place that I can see it and still see chats. So. This is the beginning. And then it looks like it goes back. And then we have our front door. Their front door is 1 or 2. I'm going to put a 2 tile here. And then probably 3 across. Easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. Probably not by the time I'm done with this build. I'm going to have a heart attack. Alright. This is obviously going to be our living room. You're going to walk in. I'm going to put the stairs here because we're going to have stairs. They're going to go on this side. This way. I'll even make them a 2 wide stair. No, I won't. They're going to be a 1 wide stair. Yeah, a 1 wide stair. If I'm going to do that, though, I'm actually going to make this one skinnier. Yes. All right. And then we're going to copy this and put it up top. This will be our primary. See, this I've already got planned out in my head. Don't mind me. This is a bathroom. I need lights. I was going to start putting down floors, and I could already hear somebody say, I can't see what you're doing. All right. You guys have broken into my brain. I already know what's coming now. All right. This is going to be a bathroom. And then this is going to be... Hello, Ava. This is a bedroom. 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 2 bedrooms back here. I think I'm going to actually pull this like this. And we're going to make this whole thing here just a big old bathroom. I don't know if you've ever been in older, like, Victorian, Queen Anne's, whatever. There's normally only 1 bathroom upstairs, but they're, like, massive. And I only know this because like I said, my brother lives in an older house like that. And his bathroom is huge. So we'll do like this. There. And then we'll do room. See, this to me is so much easier. Bedroom. 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 Bathroom. Heck it, you can have this. This might become bathroom and laundry, like a twofer. This will be a bathroom / walk-in closet. I'll figure out how to set that up. Then down here, we're going to do... I may even shrink this one more size. I may even shrink this one more. I'm going to put it there. Yes. Alright, and then we'll shrink this in one. Perfect. This needs to be medium wall height. Short wall height. And then we're going to close this off because that's going to be our bathroom. Bathroom / laundry, bedroom. One's a little smaller than the other. That's okay. And then here, the reason I did this is we're going to do kitchen. That feels right. And then back here, and this is where I'm like, ooh, should I leave this one wider? That'll be a bathroom. Something just floated by my eyeball. It was cat fur. Imagine a house with 4 cats has a little bit of cat fur. Cat fur floating. I don't want this bathroom here. I want it here. And in that, I'm going to make this one bigger and this one bigger. No, I'm not. It's going to stay short. I think that's it. All right. And then up top, we have a gabled roof across the whole thing. And surprisingly, they have a gabled roof here, and they just let it hang like that. That's just how it is. And I'm gonna do the same. I am gonna make the pitch a little lower. See, we're okay. We just had to, like, get there, you know? I just had to get there. And then I need this here. I did. I don't want to bust into that wall. Give me this. And then it comes out probably to here. Yeah, that is the worst looking fencing you'll ever see in your life. But you know what? We got the job done. There's no gaps on the floor. There is a floor though. There does need to be a floor. And then if I click this, is it all one now? Yeah, so I can copy this and put it down here. Do you guys want just the empty shell of this too? Genuine question. I'm genuinely curious. There we go. The stairs are going to go in front of the front door. They've got nice, pretty red brick stairs. I don't know that we have... Oh, we do. We'll put these... I'm not even going to add anything to it. This is all you guys get. I'm going to upload it just like this. Willow Creek shell. Ooh, can I spell? I mean, I can't, but... Holy! Don't look at that. Don't look at that. There. Now there's two little shells. These are not shell challenges. If we hit... We're going to come up a little, I don't know, we'll hit a little sub goal. And if we come up and we hit the little sub goal, I'll do an actual shell challenge. I will do an actual shell challenge where there's tours and everything. But that is not this. Because I'm going to make that the bane of your existence. I just want you all to know that. I'll get with my brain here and figure out what that number will be. Because I have all my stuff blanked out here. Duh. Listen, I make my builds the bane of my existence. I'm definitely going to make them the bane of y'all's existence. Okay? Red. Remember when you're doing this, delete your stairs. I think like that. That's good. Perfect. Perfect, I say. I don't love the gap here, but I'm also just going to ignore the gap here. I feel like this part's too wide. But I also feel like it almost has to be that wide in order for it to function as a bedroom. I can leave if you'd like, Vicky. If you want to take a nap, if I'm... If I'm putting you out, I can absolutely just stop stream and go do something else. I don't know. I'm just saying. If you need a little nappy nap, I can step away. Jesus fuck! Don't do that. That'll keep people awake. Y'all are gonna give me a heart attack. Oh, this isn't gonna work because of the oneers. I know! They're all menaces to society, and they wonder why they're menaces to society. Would this still be functional if it was this big? Yes. Do I want to do all that work? Hello, Mari. How are you? Actually, that could have been here. That's like a big bathroom, but like I said, it's also gonna be a walk-in closet. All right. I think I like it better a little narrower here on the front. Again, I could have left this here. And then this goes like this. I think I'm gonna... no, I want this moved over one. But if I move this over one... then I can put it in a little back door. And... this is a bathroom. And then I could put laundry like here. And then it's just in the thing. How are you, Jambit? I can. I'll just put on Daft Punk radio. And there you go. Can I share this? I don't know. I'll be real honest. I put on Daft Punk radio. The first song is Get Lucky. And then it's Blank Space by Taylor Swift, Hey Ya by Outkast, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat, and then One More Time by Daft Punk. I don't know. Welcome back. I don't know. I just put the radio on. I don't know that I would consider that Daft Punk radio. Is that me or is that... I'm looking. I can turn it up a smidge. I don't want it to be too loud either. Is that a little better? We do this all the time. Music's too loud, music's too quiet. We moved on from that house, Owl. If you have a name you prefer to be called, by the way, just let me know. I have no qualms trying to figure that out. I wonder if you can't hear it. Well, you've got the I can't hear anything sound by your name. Watching without audio. Okay, I was about to say, he has me muted, confirmed. We've moved on from that other house. I couldn't figure out a floor plan, and it was driving me nuts, so now we're over here on this house. But this one came together much faster for me. So we have an actual floor plan here. I've uploaded both to the gallery, but both of them are just shells. And if we're going to do Queen Anne, then we should do Strangerville. I like this door. Like here. And we can do that on both sides. A nice little... Absolutely. Owl and Jazz it is. I just know some people have like specific names they like to be called. Or I'm going to mispronounce the shit out of your name and feel bad about it. So I always prefer to ask. And this is going to turn into a laundry space. So we're going to have washer, foldy counter type situation, dryer. That's what we're going to do here. Should I move the stairs back one? I have the room upstairs to do so. I'm just going to move the stairs back one spot. And we'll see if the game allows me to do that here. Okay. Because then I think... Did I even move them? I did. I did not. Well, I want them there. That way we have a little more space on the bottom. There we go. And don't stop believing. There we go. Perfect. We figured her out. And then we can turn this into that dancing emote is fantastic. The Tupac one is fantastic. We have a little more. I'm sure if you stream, you understand. It's a little more fun over here because we can play music and stuff. So I'm being nosy. Don't mind me. I'm always nosy. You should shout them out. P.S. By the way, if you have a second, sorry. If not, I can do it. Thank you. They found us over on YouTube. Yeah, I like being on. I know. I have fantastic mods, but I was also nosy. It's just I have more. It's a little more interactive over on Twitch. I think you get better emotes. I can play music without having to worry about YouTube copyright striking me. It's just more fun stuff. It's just more fun stuff over here. All right, let's get our windows. I think like I want a shuttered window. And we ran into this over here. It has to be like a... It doesn't have to be anything. I'm using this window. This window's fantastic. It's from Romantic Garden Stuff. I don't know why Romantic Garden Stuff came with a window. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm glad it did. It's a stuff pack. Where is it? Is it a... I'm going to find it. Because I want to see what else... Is it just a stuff bag? Hello? Why can't I find it? Romantic Garden. There it is. Yeah, it came with one singular window. No doors. I don't know why it came with one singular window, because really it's all landscaping. This is what it is. You got some fountains. Let me see everything. Yeah, this is Romantic Garden Stuff. Why we got this one singular window, I don't know. But it is indeed a good window. I don't know. But we can do that with that. And then we can do... I want like a little window for right here by the stairs. I want like a little stained glass window. Kind of like this could work. Does it come with a white? That could work and be kind of cute. This could work. I take a lot of inspo from my brother's house when I build stuff like this. It's a new base game carpet. Yeah, they're very nice. They gave us new windows too. Windows and doors. These right here, the HBD windows are very nice. And they gave us HBD doors. which are also really nice for their update. It's really nice. My brother has he has, by his front door, he has a stained glass window that has like flowers on it, and then in his living room the stained glass window has corn on it, and I love those windows. Yeah, base game counters were fantastic. I will always take any kitchen counters. Please just let me have them all. Give them to me. There's not many I don't like. This could not work. That could not work. That's not gonna work. Do these have the ones that have the leopard print in them? No. But like this could maybe be okay here. You know? Thanks. That's because chat bullied me. One of my clips in my raid video, I'm talking about leggings and frog butts for the rest of my life. And I was bullied into getting a frog butt emote. I like it too. Don't get me wrong. This is too... Ooh, this is too big. Ah! It's too big. I can't size it down. I think before I continue, we're going to put on our siding. We're going to use... This is going to be an expensive build, not because I want it to be an expensive build, but because I want to put pillars on these corners, or columns, and that's what's going to drive up the cost of the build. And I kind of do want a little pink and white house. I'm not going to lie to you. Right across from the coffee shop. Maybe these people own the coffee shop. We could do blue accents as well. Let me grab the columns. We know we're going with Old Faithful here. I will have to rotate that, I think, with Tool. And we're going to put those here as well. What, Ava? You're fine. I think that that's a fallacy. I don't think I've ever said that. I think that quote is a lie. I know I could take this and drag it up. The reason I don't do that is because of that. It will stay there. So, yeah. Yeah. I was like, what did I talk about somebody's nuts for? We're fine. Okay, that is the correct height. We use Mix It Up Bot. I don't know if you use Mix It Up Bot, but I like it. It's a fun little bot. It can be a little complicated to learn, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I have... They've quoted me 500 plus times. I don't know why. I don't think I say anything that serious. You know? But we'll put that there, and then we can get our other windows in. I'm only going to do... I don't think... I can tell you what the last quote is. Please hold. The last quote is quote number 534. Yeah. That's it. All right. One a little stained glass window right here. I do like the idea of this being my little stained glass window because it's got the yellow in it. You can see a little bit of the... There's a little yellow here. There's yellow here. We got some blue and some blue. I don't know if there's any green in this door, but we could pretend that little, excuse me. Thank you. This little bit here is green, you know? Is that in a good spot? I think that's in a decent spot. I think that's good. Of course, we will make sure our ceilings on the porches are paint blue. We only have to do one. But we'll make sure that's paint blue. I don't know what to make the porch. Part of me says just do a white porch. I think I'm just going to do a white porch. And we're going to do that here. And I was looking at this picture. I was like, why don't they have a door to the balcony? Probably because this is a bedroom and this is a bathroom. That would be my guess as to why they don't have a door to the balcony. I need a couple of columns on the front of the porch. I think I might use these from Cottage Living. I could use these, but I think they're pretty plain, and I would like ones with a little bit of design. These are a little fancier, and these are fancier still. I have no recollection of that being said. It does very much feel like something, exactly, I would say, especially to Vicky. My guess is it had to do with Gartic. That's my guess. Yeah. These are like these kind of columns, I think. But I don't know if they come in. They do. I think I'm going to go with this. This is a base game column. I'm kidding. I'm not going with that. Hate it. I think I'm going to go with Strangerville. I think I'm going to go with this. I know I hit shift. And then I'll put... I don't want a column in the middle of this window. I may not have any for her. Absolutely. You can absolutely... I was about to say, that wasn't me. You can post the ones that you have, ma'am. You are so. You have your own command. What do you mean? Spandrels. This is like the right vibe. That I don't have a quote for SAR? What do I need to fix that for? You only get a quote from me if you've done something to deserve a quote. She has her own list. She has her own command. See? She doesn't need a quote. It's true. Nobody does want to be friends with a stinky broke friend. You can be stinky or you can be broke. You can't be both. Stinky and broke, can't have that. This is what's throwing me. That's what's throwing me. Move that there. Yep, okay, fence. I think I'm gonna use the Love Struck fence. I may not. Oop. Alright, we have that fence. We have vampires that we could do. I promise I'm trying to stay on task, but it's really hard. I'd much rather... Ooh. We also have this one. This one is nice. I'm putting up a couple of different options. We have this one from For Rents, which has the same vibes as Love Struck, and as whatever the pack that was, seasons. It like combines the two features of both of them that I like. So we might be going with that because so far it's the one I like the best. I'm just gonna go with that. It's what I want. Foundation. I think we're gonna do a brick foundation. I'm glad I said I think and I didn't commit to that because we may not be doing a brick foundation. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see how we go. Also, is this house on the lot where we want it? Should we move it? I hate the way this looks. I'm not going. Oh, I can shrink it down one. That'll help. That helps a little bit. I don't love it, but again, I just completely ripped off the one image that we're using, so it's fine. I think it's in a decent spot. I think I would move it with the house over one, up one. I think over one, up one. Damn, Magic 8 Ball came for you. Holy. Magic 8 Ball said, yup. Oh my god. That's a lie. Oh my god. I can't even. I don't even know who that is, but I'll blame him. Hopefully, right? Magic 8 Ball's going after everybody today. I have nothing to do with that. It wasn't me. I didn't make those statements. I put that too far in. I just want to put that there. Do a little back porch moment, you know? That way we can still have room for a pool. See? Somebody here is loved. I'm just curious who it is. I'm sure the 8 Ball will tell us. I want to put a little roof over the back porch. I'm not going to screen it in. We're just going to do that. Tonight. I'm offended. Magic 8 Ball has offended me. Talking all that bullshit. Damn. That means it is the kid. I hate to break it to you. That is the answer. I think that's okay. And then I need to remove 1, 2. We'll move this here. Do I need one like... Oh no, it's not gonna be the... It's not gonna be centered. It's fine. I'm being attacked by my own Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball is airing out laundry. It ain't even dirty. It's just untrue. I don't know what I did to piss off Magic 8 Ball, but holy. Note to self. Don't piss off Magic 8 Ball. It really is. It's like the gag is she doesn't love anybody. Well, there you go, Vicky. At least Stream Elements is playing. She loves you more though, sorry. She loves you more. At least Stream Elements is playing nice because they both not. I think we're good. I think I can start placing windows. I do like the windows with the shutters. I do wish we had... My wedding stories might be the windows I use for this house as well. 20%? Okay. I'll remember it.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
It's fine. It's fine. If this window was a little bigger, I would use it. These have like a blue tint to them. I like the top of these. We have businesses and hobbies. It just doesn't have an all-white swatch. If I just pick color, this one. We could make our own windows. We know I'm a fan of that. If you don't get out of here, EA, talking about something you need to restart. I want like the design, like the architectural design. Have a good lunch. I hope it's delicious. We could fit 3 of those. I don't really want to. We have a 2 for here. We may end up making our own window. This is why my builds are always so expensive. It's not... It's me. I'm the problem. I like that. Do I like that enough to repeat it down here? I don't know if I have a window I can repeat that with down here. I'm about to eat. I'll grab food on my break. On the next break, I'll grab me some food. What's it gonna be? I don't know. I do have movie theater popcorn sitting downstairs. It was delicious. I had some last night. Should I have popcorn? Probably not. I really like this window. Like, a lot. I think I'm going to use it in here. They've upgraded their window. It's fine. It's an updated window. And then we have these. These are ones I like. Can I do that? No, I don't like that. I think we're going to make our windows. This is why my builds get to be so expensive. So, step 1. We need to get rid of this filter because I already know. We need this window. And then we also need, from the same pack, this window. Do we want that one or do we want the one with the clear? Where is the one with clear? Snowy Escape. I would like to see just you, please. Like they have this one that's pre-made, but that's not what I want. This is what I want. I don't want this. I want this. Yeah, okay. That helps quite a bit. And then we're just gonna pop these around. So I'll put one here and here. I'll figure out that in a minute. I'm gonna move this like that. And then I'll put one back here. One back here. They're not gonna be even before you come for me. I'll adjust as I need to when I see him from the outside. But I'm evening him up from the inside, not from the outside. Oh, missed a spot. Okay. Windows are good. I saw somebody else do this. I'm not gonna lie. Could I tell you who? I cannot. I don't remember who I saw do this. But I was like, I'm absolutely gonna borrow that idea. I want to say it was Griffey that I saw do this. There we go. No windows there is fine. And then down here, we will do that same thing here and here. We'll double up here in the kitchen, or the dining room. The kitchen, I will probably swap over to a different window entirely. And because this is going to be laundry, I'm not going to put one there yet. But I will put one here. Is that the same height? I believe it's the same height. I could be wrong. It may need to go up a little bit. But the nice thing about this is if I'm like, oh, I want that, but I want the inner window to be a darker thing, I could do that. I just don't. I just don't. Alright. Right below. Yeah, I think that's all lined up, right? And then for the kitchen, my thought is once we put the stuff in there, I'll probably grab a couple of these to put over the cabinets, you know, like over the sink, over, I don't know about over the stove, but I like being able to see outside when I'm doing dishes, be it the neighbor's yard, my yard. Currently it's the neighbor's yard, and my yard, there's no fence. It's just one big yard. I'm upset that my bricks on my steps do not match my bricks on my foundation. I was like, there's a word for what this is down here. Is it you? It might be this. This might be the... That's too red. And that's going to be too gray. I'm going to go with that as being the obvious choice here. It's probably not obvious at all. We'll pop that there. And then for our ceiling, I need this right here. Is that the correct direction? I need... Yes. There we go. Now, will you guys place... No. I don't know which way I need to go here. I'm gonna do a negative 15. Oh, that's close. Not scale. Not scale. Minus 5. That puts me at negative 20. We'll do another, not scale. Can you tell what I normally do here? Minus 5, that puts me at minus 25. Minus 25 seems okay. If I just do 25 over here. Yep, okay. This feels like, nope. Maybe this is another just 25. Nope, minus 50 it is. Sometimes you just gotta fight, you know? I don't know why you have to do it this way. For it to do what it's supposed to do, but there we go. Now my... Get back over there. Now my pillars are as straight as they're going to be. It's just trying to line up with this wall. That's not what I need you to do. I just need you to... Now, in this house, they have their outside lighting here. And it is like a big old... Excuse me. A big old... It's bigger than that. It's a big old light. I showed it briefly. So, hello, Amy. How are you? I want a bit like this, maybe? Let me make it dark time. That could work. We'll remember that. That's Love Struck. We also have this. Don't love it. You? No. I do like this. This is kind of the size that I like. Like this. Or this. Maybe this. Hold on. Maybe I committed too fast. I think I'm home with that. Okay. Inside, let's get some floors done. I was about to respond to the chat and voice like it made any sense to anybody else. Alright. Archways. I want to use the Love Struck archways because I like the round archways. I don't think that's going to work. I do know we have these. So I might just pop these in for now. I'm going to put this here because I want to use this whole space. But then, like, I also want, like, a thin archway to go in between other spaces. Like this. But that also feels very large. This is, like, completely closed off. So... Am I looking to see if I can make my staircase wider? I am. Yeah. Because then I can put my shower here. Make this just regular old bathroom stuff. We can do a shower tub, all that jazz. And then here, like I said, what did I say? Laundry room. Floor. Wood floor. I like that. My bad. I like this. Because I feel like that makes sense. I feel like it's going to be it either needs to be a darker wood floor that looks a little beat up, or I think we might go eco lifestyle, an orangey-ish looking floor, because the older houses typically have like orangey looking floors. I personally don't like orangey looking floors, so I'm going with that. I'm also not a huge fan of putting carpets in bedrooms. Also, I'm going to save, because ads are going to start in a minute. Again, they're 3 minutes long. Use the restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, stretch your legs, all of that stuff. We'll have Gartic up, so you'll be able to play that. And if it doesn't restart, it's because I'm going to grab lunch real quick. So, we will be right back. I was gonna say it's taking a long time. All right, sorry, I had to be back. I'm not sorry I had to get food. I'm sorry for the delay me getting food caused. That's all. And I am gonna eat myself while I eat because that's what I always do. Because I have to fight off cats. I had to go potty. Like I ran downstairs like, oh, I pee. Minimize. All right. I will do my best to build and eat, but if I get quiet, it's because I'm eating. Because I'm starving. All right. The stairs, we're going to make a warmer brown. Maybe this one. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I know the textures are a little different, but I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm also gonna enclose the stairs. I think to I was gonna say I think to start, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. What is up, Jess? How are you? But I think this person in my head, just based off of this wallpaper alone, I'm gonna give a little bit of a maximalist eclectic style. I'm doing all right. I'm eating my lunch. Mainly because I want to use this paper in the dining room specifically. In the living room, I might go with something light like this. Not on all the walls. I want it on this wall. But I think for the other... Oh, fuck it. We may as well just come over here with it. But on this wall, I think we can do... Do I not just have a plain? I'll do the gray. I'm gonna do like all of this in this gray in the hallway. Just until I figure out what the rest of it's gonna be. I also know I really want to use archways from room to room. But I also feel like if we had them available to us, I would like sliding pocket doors. That's really what I want from room to room. Because like these little archways are perfect. But on these tall wall heights, they look a little crazy. Well, medium. I just want an easier way to get from room to room, you know? My house is full of archways. I have a closed concept house, but it's all... I have archways everywhere. Okay, this is good. This is good. The kitchen, I will get there when I get there. Same with the bathroom. Let me grab some lights. Put that in here. This will be where the laundry room is. We have a light in there. And I think I have a light in all of the rooms that need lights up here. Yes. I'm going to grab this same wallpaper for up here. Again, we will change up all of our wallpaper as we get to the rooms. So, living room. We can either put the living room set up here, or we can put it over here. I'm normally a walls up builder. I think I want to move over these windows a little bit. And I think we're going to have the living room face this way. I ate it a little too fast. I was excited to have food because I was hungry. And I ate too much too quickly. Story of my life. Let's do like this. They have a frame TV. We'll do a coffee... Not a coffee table, but a TV table. TV. Give them this big ass TV. Actually, I think we're gonna do upper cabinets. In this green. Here. Do these upper cabinets have lights under them? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I hope not. But, like, the green goes with the green on the wall. And that's why I chose it. Maybe I bring them down just a smidge. And then if we wanted to, we haven't done this for a while. We could grab a accent table with legs that we like and tuck it under here and make a custom table. We just gotta find one with legs we like. This one's not bad. I like the thought of this, but I don't like the finish of the wood that's there. We can just put this here. It's fine. Every millennial's dream. I say that as a millennial. Don't come for me. I like this too. I like how simple the legs are on it. It still looks sleek, elegant. I am talking with my mouth full. That's why I eat myself, so you guys can't see me talking with my mouth full. Ooh, speaking of sleek and elegant, this may be the win. The way my cat is staring down my food right now is incredible, and she acts like I can't see her. Do we want silver or gold or like bronze? I like this bronze. I think that's the answer. Is it popping out the back? No. I just got to make sure it's not like peeking through the back door or the back wall, you know? If you got stuff peeking through the back door, you got other issues. We can put some bookshelves along this wall. We could do like this. I would like that you do two. Two would fit here. Oh, nope, two does not fit here. Just kidding. Lied to you again. Two of these would fit. But these are like super repetitive when you stack them, obviously. Not the look I'm going for. I do love this cabinet. I don't know why I always see a cat when I look at this bookshelf. There's no cat here. But in my head, let me show you. When I look at this, this is like a cat ear. And because the icon is over this corner, I just assume there's something here that also looks like a cat ear. And this is the head, and this is the little neck and the little body. In my head, this bookshelf is a cat. It's not a cat. I just see cats everywhere I look. We could do nice bookshelves, nice big tall bookshelves, but I think, yeah, those are too big for they're too wide. We have these. It's a valid point, man. Acting like I'm crazy. Oh, these come in pink, which could be fun. I do see cats everywhere. It's like that one poster. It's really a lady in a dress, but I think it looks like a black cat. I might be willing to sacrifice and squish this doorway into the corner for these books. I'm not going to lie about it. These aren't the ones with the doors. Okay. I think I'm going to. I know that means I have to squish this one too, but that's okay. Also, have I done this exact layout before? I have. No debug babies in the bookshelf. We're just not going to talk about it. Those poor debug babies. Sofa. I want something that's kind of, again, we're going for colorful, eclectic. The living room, apparently, we're doing a little soft. It's kind of a soft living room. Everything doesn't have to be pink, but I do want everything to kind of have, like, this blue would work because of that bird. The green works. This does not necessarily work. If we're being honest, maybe we'll do a different TV. We could do the sectional. See, this pink would match because it's from the same pack. I was supposed to say, Lynn, you've had me tour your builds before, ma'am. I only needed to see one of your builds to question everything. They're having a conversation that I'm trying to pay attention to but can't. Oh, what about this? Again, that is the Bella Goth kit. Like, that could be fun in here. Do we have this? No. That with a white frame would be good. Listen, Lynn has a thing, and it's debug babies, and I'm not knocking her for it. I'm just saying, for me and my build, we will have no debug babies. If you decide to download it, you can add whatever debug babies to whatever shelves you like. My shelves will be debug baby free. This is a debug baby free zone. I need you to check your debug babies at the door. I think we just stick with a simple TV, man. I just woke up in a dream. It's funny because these are not sitting there. They're sitting on the table. They're not sitting on the top of these things, and that's okay. I think we're gonna go with this. Yeah, she sends debug babies everywhere. Yes. Okay. I am going to jump in the conversation, don't mind me. Okay, I'm jumping back out of the conversation. We're back over here. I don't know. Part of me is like, just use this and this light blue because, again, it picks up the blue in this bird pretty well. And it doesn't have to be a big old full-on big couch, right? We could just do one of these situations with a little chair here. But I feel like this needs to be like, it needs to be this big. This is how big it needs to be. Hey, look at that. We did it. We did it. I'm sorry. I'm giggling because Mr. Clip has officially renamed Tommy Rachel. He's given her a proper name. Alright. And then we can put this here. It started because he called her Tomothy. And it has just taken off from there. That's just who we are. That's just who we are as people. I'm not going to apologize for it. I wish this had the darker wood, but I don't want the darker blue. Do I want the darker blue? Hold on. Let's see what this looks like with the darker blue. The darker blue could work. I think I like the darker blue better. It does blend into the floor, but that's okay because we're going to put a carpet down. I like this carpet. I just don't like when you size it up. I like it sized up. I just don't like the way the fringe looks when it's sized up. Right? I'm trying so hard to like. Nah, I'm gonna have to close down that chat right now. I'm gonna switch to a different chat so I can't be distracted. He's renaming everybody. This could be nice. If it was in like not that color. I don't think it could be a cream. I don't think it could, I don't want white. Okay. I want like a, let me see what green carpets we have. Because I'm curious. You know? Do we have any greens in like this avocado sagey? We do. Again, I just don't like the tassels. Ooh, this one could work. If we use tulle. JK, no it won't. But, yeah. Not 15. I'm so glad that didn't type in. 1.5. I'm looking. I know, it's ridiculous because, like, if I could get this color on a carpet, I'd be freaking thrilled. This might be the closest we get. I'm almost done eating, and then my face will be back. I just want to warn you guys that jump scare is coming. I would do something like this, but I already have flowers on the walls. I don't want it to be a busy carpet. I just want the carpet to be the right color. But I am too just finishing lunch. What'd you have? I know you said spaghetti yesterday, I think. I had salami. What about you? I think I like this better. I sized it down twice. So if we bring this down to, let me do a 0.65. I'm gonna make it a 0.6. It's not much smaller, but it does make a difference. Yeah, I can't eat anymore. Or I would have had a cheese stick. But I have my salami. I have graduated from calcium citrate powder to the calcium gummies. I'm very excited, so I've got those ready. Those are ready. They're on deck. I'm gonna put this rug right here. I can pull these back a smidge. Pull this way. Now we need a coffee table. It does not have to be green. I found some recipes on TikTok for, like, there's one that's got, like, she made bread with cottage cheese and she compared it to a brioche. So I've got that one saved for me to, like, check out at some point. A cottage cheese as an ingredient has become a huge thing. I don't think you need to put cottage cheese in everything. All right? I just want to make that clear. But sometimes there are recipes where I'm like, you know, that might look good. Like somebody was making Jello, and they made Jello and they did the cup of hot water and everything dissolved, and then they put in a cup of Greek yogurt. And it was like they called it like a fluff. And it looked good. Like, you know the Jello you get at the store that is cut up and put in Jello, but that Jello is like, if it's red Jello, it's like a light pink Jello, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it genuinely and truly is one of my favorite desserts. So I'm hoping it kind of has that vibe to it. Ooh, Hawaii. He found some Hawaiian roll bread, and I have never been more jealous of somebody eating bread in my life. He toasted it, and it just smells so good. I'm like, you. That's all I can say. I'm going to eat these. Yeah. I think that's a good size table. And it can be a darker wood. We can do a darker wood table in here. I know this has a wood that's going to match those stairs. We could do this table with a little bit of resin and a little bit of blue. I think I would turn it this way, though. I think I hate that. This feels like it's too big to be a coffee table. I don't know why it's in the coffee table section, but, like, the coffee table shouldn't be as tall as my couch. I want my coffee table low enough that if I want to put my feet on it, I can. I don't. I have an ottoman. But, like, I used to put my feet on my coffee table. It's my coffee table. I can do what I want. I hear somebody out there silently judging me. Yeah, I've seen that recipe too. I just haven't done any of the... any of that. And what about you? You're a little big. I don't know why I did that mouth pop, by the way. I'm sorry. Because I can hear everything. It's only silent for you. Ooh, see, I like using this because it looks like it was thrifted. Same with this. I like this because it looks like it was thrifted. You know what table I'm about to whip out and put in here? Let me find it. Batu, baby. Batu. We can do this gold top. It goes with the pink. It goes with the blue. It goes with the green. Look at it. I would tell you to look at it, but we're going into tab mode. So I can zoom out. Look at that table. Oh, it looks thrifted. It's unique. I'm telling you, look, there's pink on the table. There's that greeny gold color on the table. The legs pull a little blue. That's the correct table. When in doubt, people, journey to Batu. I know I will sing the praises of Batu until the day I am no longer doing anything in The Sims. But Batu is where it's at. Can I can. We'll put it over here. Or should I save that spot for a lamp? Let's put our curtains up. I think we're going to use, oh my goodness, this inner corner. Desert Oasis. Well, thank you, because I kid you not, I rolled out of bed, brushed my hair, threw it in a claw clip, and changed my clothes 4 times because I couldn't find ones that fit. That's all. I don't have any makeup on. I have just the slob. I didn't even wash my face this morning. I have the slob on my face, you know, and the hair clip. I'm not gonna lie, I've been using a new lotion. It's First Aid Beauty's hydrocolloid oatmeal lotion because I have really red, like I get really red on my cheeks, and this is supposed to help with that. And typically, I'm like, yeah, lotion isn't gonna do anything, and you know, I use it every day, and I do think genuinely and truly it has helped reduce the redness on my cheeks. Like I use it enough that we reordered the lotion, not realizing that it was going to be $38, and we ordered it anyway because I do use it like every day. And we got like a tub. It's like, you know, like this big of a tub. That'll last me, because I only put it on my face. That'll last me at least a year. So yeah, my hair is doing this thing. I put lotion on every day. I put lotion on every day. I put lotion on my face every day. I put lotion on my feet after a shower, but I shower at least 3 times a week. Typically a little more, but I have to wash my hair 3 times a week, so I just jump in the shower 3 times a week. And I put lotion on every day. Because I don't like being itchy. If I put this here, does it clip outside? Yes. I think like because I was a lot bigger and I'm losing weight. I've always, you know, like I always put lotion on because it's supposed to help with skin elasticity. So I've been like an everyday lotion girly since high school. It doesn't help, right? I still have stretch marks or whatever, but I will say my skin is nice and soft. I'm soft. So, but I just use like Jergens lotion for my body. Jergen it. Does this poke outside? This does not poke outside, so maybe we'll use these. I know they poke into the walls just a little bit. Listen, I grew up in a very diverse community, but most of my friends were people of color, and lotion was a hotly debated topic. You put lotion on, all right? We would be in the middle of class and put lotion on. I'm pretty squishy. Look, there's no, I'm almost silent with how squishy I am. All right, enjoy your lurk. I don't need like tall, do I? Do we not have a medium? Nope. Okay, doke. Yes, white people can be ashy. You just don't know because it blends in with you. Put on some lotion. And wash your legs. Your legs need to be washed. Don't let the water run over it. Wash your legs. Wash your feet. I have a lot of thoughts. If you are somebody, do we want that or do we want that? Or do we want that? Do we want the gray? No, we'll do, I don't know what I want here. I wish there was a blue that wasn't like this dark blue. These are the curtains from Modern Luxe. These are the Modern Luxe curtains. Like, I don't mind the gray. Like, here's them in gray. Because it also pulls a little bit from, like, the neck of the bird. But I don't have any other gray in the room. The pink works. The gray works. But my room is blue, green, and pink, which is also just a wild color combination when you think about it that way. Yeah. Nope, these are modern looks. I just want to remind everybody we're listening to Daft Punk Radio. My guess is maybe same producers. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm really torn between the gray and the pink. No, you're good. You're good. My brain never brains. I'm just very confused at how we got here from Daft Punk. Like, yeah, they still are in kind of that wheelhouse of like hip hop. I don't think Daft Punk always, to me, for whatever reason, I think more like techno than hip hop. But I guess some of their newer stuff wasn't so much techno. So how we ended up, 6 degrees of separation, Dr. Dre and Daft Punk. Yeah, it's not. That's why I'm really confused. Their newer stuff a little bit. But like when I think like Daft Punk, I'm thinking not this. Because they did like that stuff with like Justin Timberlake and stuff. So they did a little bit. But I don't know how we ended up here. And I feel like I should yeah, this radio station makes no sense to me. Again, we've got Doja Cat, Post Malone, The Weeknd, David Guetta I can understand. That one I can get behind. I can get behind that. But the rest of them I'm genuinely just confused by. Because I was like, oh, we'll just put on Daft Punk Radio. And this is what YouTube thinks Daft Punk Radio is. Should we put... I'm still torn. I'm going to put the gray up for now. And we'll sit with it and see how we feel. I like the pink because it is a pop of color. But also, there is a lot of color going on in this room. So part of me is like, maybe the... I disagree. I think what it is for me is because I can wrap up my YouTube music and my YouTube, like, watching YouTube. I don't get ads on either of them. Whereas Spotify, I can't watch short-term or long-term videos on Spotify, and I'm paying the same price. So I would rather pay my family plan. I have a family plan. It is me and Mr. Quiv and my kid and her husband. And it's like $25 a month. But all 4 of us have ad-free listening and ad-free viewing. So, to me, like, but that's the only subscription we, as far as I know. Like, we don't have Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or, Yeah, exactly. So, like, we don't have any other streaming service. I think he is paying for Spotify. He found a playlist that he likes that he's trying to find the songs on. So he can write them down and make a playlist on YouTube. So, but yeah, I watch YouTube more than anything. So that's why I pay for the YouTube Red. And that's what I use to play music on stream. That's why we don't have ads. And I keep telling Ian I have a spot that he is welcome to. He just has to send me his email, and he won't. So when you guys hear ads, remember he did that to himself. I haven't mentioned it to him for a little while. Yeah, he wants to do that. And I get it, man. I need an eclectic little lamp here. This could be fun, and it does come in a light blue. It also comes in like a darker green, but it also comes in like this salmony pink color. And you know what? Let me in here. Dear house, I need to see my room. I'm going into tab mode. If you don't understand why I tell you guys this, it's because I forget I'm in tab mode, and then we end up fucking all over the fucking place, and me apologizing. I don't hate it. I like that archway, how it kind of continues the bookcases archways, but it's just a little pass through. I think what I need there is a little table. I don't know why recently. I'm lost in the house. There we are. I put these little tables. I like the little, like these. So I can have a little table, and then I put my light through it. I think what it is it's inspired by mid-century modern furniture, because we don't have anything like this in the game. I have to make it myself. But like, even not mid-century modern, if you remember in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, you used to have, if your living room, if we all shared the same living room, and I'm pretty sure we did because we all shared the same dining room, you would have those dark brown wood side tables, and the lamp would be attached to it. It would either be here, or it would be just like a stand-up lamp dead center of the table. So like, that's what I try to recreate here. The book nook table would be a good table to do that with. This is also a little, you know. Yeah, see, I don't particularly care if it hides the lamp base most of the time, because, you know, I know what I'm like. This being hidden makes sense. This tabletop being hidden, I'm cool with that being hidden because I don't want to see the tabletop. I just want the legs. This, I don't care. I don't care. I also don't normally use this lamp. I normally use the Decor to the Max lamp because I also like when the lamp, again, depending on your living room shared memory here, you would have that one lamp. That one was probably more late 70s, early 80s. That would come from behind the couch and would be like, it would sit over here. So the mid-century, or not the mid-century, the Decor to the Max kit, the lamp in there, this one is great for that because it is such a big, like, it just turned, like, it would sit like this behind your, it didn't exist in my house, but it would exist in some of my friends' houses. But yeah, it would sit behind your couch like that, and then it would, like, be over, like, your couch slash coffee table. It was like, they were always gold, and it was like this huge arm. And then it would be like it didn't have the fringe. It was just a metal gold casing over the top. But yeah, this is the lamp I normally use to do that. Man, I don't know. I don't know. These are the things I remember. Again, we all had the round, well, the oval dining room table with the piece in the middle, the leaf in the middle that came in and out. We all had that with the lion foot legs. I swear everybody and their mother had that table. And you had the cats and dogs is the best dining room table chairs to think of here. Like these without the arms. It's the cats and dogs chairs. We all had the cats and dogs chairs. Because they had the round back. And they were wood. Where are they? You guys know what I'm talking about. Again, we all shared the same living room, dining room. These ones. But they had more of a rounded back. I don't know. It's fine. You all know what I'm talking about. Sarah's over there like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm just going to nod and agree. That's fair. Like, I know that dining room table was the heaviest fucking dining room table of life. It was massive. We used to have one when we moved up here. We moved it to the basement and then of a house we were renting. And then when we moved out, we left it there. We did do that. We did clear with the landlord. This wood tone, oh, I gave myself hiccups. Almost matches. Oh, I gave myself real bad hiccups. But I'd want this to sit like here. Like, these are so big. I just want to use a... I know I could size it down, but then I have to tool everything up there. Ooh, this comes in like a light blue. Ooh, hate that. We could do the pink. We could do a pink on pink moment here. We could do a pink... I think we're doing a pink on pink moment. Hey, listen, it'd be like that sometimes. I only am going to start getting worried when I sneeze and pee a little. Alright? I have not hit the sneeze and pee a little phase yet. But when we hit the sneeze and pee a little phase... Oh my god. I just looked up at that group chat. I have 109 missed messages. I need y'all to... Alright? That's what I need. I think I like the gray curtains. Let's put, I like this. I don't like how far away I have to set it from the wall. Dear Sims, give me collision. So the leaves would, you know? I do love this one. This one is a nice one. I think I'm gonna go with it. It doesn't have green, but it has blue. It has this cream. That is not this color. Be so for real, Sims. This is this. Be so for real. You're a fucking liar. Alright, well, I love that plant. Don't get me wrong. That's fair. I expect nothing less from that group of people. Oh, we could do a hanging plant. We could do a shelf. A shelf plant. It wants to sit on here, and that's not where I want it to sit. Maybe I can set this in here. We'll put it there. Yeah. We'll put that there. Well, I'm going to change out this. I'm not going to change it. I am going to change it out. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to find a ceiling light that works with a ceiling fan. We can use this ceiling fan because it's going to be like centered here. We just got to find the ceiling fan first. I think this is going to be our ceiling fan. Comes in a dark wood. I just want to make sure that's because I have like a whole 3 whopping options, right? I have this one. We have this one, but I'm not putting that in here. Island Living, I like, but not for this build. Industrial Loft, I do love the Industrial Loft kit light. But I don't want it to be too dark. The blue could be fun, but I want darker blades than that. Then again, there's also this green with really light blades. Or the plumb bob. Who uses this? I'm not shaming you. But has anybody, you know what? Truly and genuinely, I'm just curious what we think. Ah! Does this work? Will that work in here? I'm not gonna put that in here. I like using the fans. I'm gonna go with this one. And then we're gonna find a light. And what we do here is you find a light that you like and you line it up. And that way you can give the ceiling fan the look that you want. Make a fandelier. Yeah, baby. We won't do that right now. But yeah, you just start mixing and matching. If you're looking for more of an industrial looking ceiling fan, this one would work. That makes sense. I just think if I lived somewhere like Louisiana, I would want a ceiling fan. I feel like that's a thing I would enjoy. I like this light. I just never know when to use this light, but I do like it. That's not gonna work. You would chop that right off. And there's some lights in here that work really well with the ceiling fans. I'm gonna have this one. Like this. Like this light works really well with our ceiling fan. I'm in tab mode. I just want to make sure. I mean, nope. I was like, maybe the cables that hold the light up would be in the way of the fans, but I don't think they would be in the way of the fans. You know? I think this is it. I think that's our winner. That's why I tell you guys to go in tab mode, because we end up looking at the ceiling or outside more than... I think I'm going to make this whole room this wallpaper. I wasn't going to, because I was like, maybe it's too much. But I think with the bookcases and all of the other colors that we've pulled, I think it's okay. You know, we'll put some wall art over here. I'm going to do some... If we come back next week to build and I have a floor plan for this, I won't do any decorating. But if I have a floor plan for this, that's kind of my goal. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to that build. But I'll work on a floor plan for that for a little while, because I have no idea. I have no idea what to do there. Alright, some nice wall art. I can't hear the song without seeing the dance where they're like, and they're tapping their foot. That's what I see when I hear. TikTok has rotted my brain, alright? It has rotted my brain. Anytime I hear a song anymore, I see the TikTok that I have associated with it. That's how you know they have good marketing, okay? It all started with the Taylor Swift song where they had the screaming goat instead of her, and now that's the only version I hear, even when she's singing it. All right, and it has just progressed from there. We could do this. I think in a house based off of a neighborhood in New Orleans, tarot card art makes sense. However, I've also determined they own the Mongoose coffee shop over here. These are the people that own it. I can't wait till the save file is done. I'm going to say, we're going to build our last little piece for the save file. It's all going to be done. We're going to have all the, like, you know, 50 years from now. And then they're going to be like, new expansion pack with a new world. This is the project that never ends. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I like to build, though. I like to create the environment. I don't want to play in the environment. The environment is icky. But I don't mind creating it for you guys to play in. I'm telling you. That's all I see. Like, there's a lot of pattern on this wall, so I'm trying to find a picture that's, like, big enough to cover a lot of the wall, but also isn't too terribly busy. But part of me is like, fuck it, be busy. You know, like, these people, I have decided this person is a maximalist. Fuck it, be busy. Ooh, the blue, though. I love this picture. If I size it down. We could do the one with the mirror. The one from... Which one with the mirror? This one? Or are you thinking of a different one with the mirror? Because there is this one. It's got a little mirror on it. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. This is what I was saying. It's busy. It's a busy little... There's also... I'm not... I'll put that there. Because The Sims is The Sims. And for whatever reason, half their shit that should be in pictures is in wall decorations. Make that make sense. We got that new SDX one. Nice. I'm glad it brings you joy. I'm glad that you were able to help me and make me that one, because I immediately, when I saw the one that I sent you, that was my thought. I was like, ooh, I gotta figure out how to do this.
Are you ready for it?
Thank you, Anon, for that gift sub to Tommy Rachel. Tommy Rachel, you get a beige sticker, because I just have so many of the same stickers. But that's your sticker. You can't see it because it's the same color as me. All of these, of all of these stickers, you can't see the pink one. You're not going to see that on me. You're not going to see this yellow one on me. And you're not going to see this beige one on me. Not because I am those colors, but because they just blend in pretty well. You know? I'm looking for that thing we got in the SDX shop. There's this. That looks more like a teen room. But there was something else we got that had like the pictures on it. This. What do we think of that? It doesn't have to be this one specifically, because you said the one with the mirror, and that's where my brain went. I kind of like this. Like this situation. I don't want the fish. I don't want the octopus. Or we can just do that one. So we have this one. I like this one. We can use that somewhere else in the house too. Or we can use this one. Do we have a preference? We'll say that this is 1 and this is 2. May I have a poll, please? I don't know. You guys are going to help me make this decision. So if nobody downloads it, I can blame you. That's the way it's going here. Number 1, they quarter the max. This is what they quarter the max looks like. Number 2, SDX drop. And these are the ones I would use it in. So this is 2. I'm trying to find a decent angle. This is 2. I'm going into tab mode. There's 2. We like 2. 2 is pretty. 2 is good. Alright. Number 2. Or I feel like an optometrist. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Yes, additional votes allowed. There you go. And there's 1. That is they quarter the max. So, y'all let me know. I'm also thinking on this wall over here, we find some fun, like, sconce lights. Like, we put one here and here. It doesn't have to be these. I'm just saying, like, some sconce lighting over here. Or it could be candles. I don't know why I got really excited at the thought of candles. But it could be candles. I would want them to look like they weren't going to burn my house down, though. Do I have some non-Bernie Downey candles? Option 1 is this one here. They quarter the max. Option 2 is SDX drop. Right here. I'll move this up so you can see them kind of. Those are your options. 1, 2. Like this might be okay. Ads are gonna start in a minute. Plus side, last ads of the day. Downside, I unfortunately do have to run them. So, I don't like that. I'll wait until we have a decision on the poll. That's large. Ooh, these are nice. What's this look like at nighttime? It's still pretty cozy in there, even with all the lights. I'm snoozing these ads because I want a decision. And then I'll just run ads when we figure it out. Or we could do these ones. Or we could do these ones. I think I like the first ones. I think I'm gonna go with these. 4 talons lamp. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It needs to go up. What do we got? Art 1. We'll use this. We'll probably just use this somewhere else. Alright. Decoder to max. Alright, I'm gonna run ads now. We'll be back. He had breaks ins in 30 seconds, so I'm surprised it ends so fast. Oh, somebody must have lost all their points and they're excited about it. We're just gonna sit here and stare at each other while I catch up on this chat because I have 18 seconds to do so. Oh my god.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Every day, the Grim Reaper gets a little closer and closer to my door.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
You are the drama.
Maybe I am.
Why
I
is
don't
my ad
think
about to start? I just played ads. I promise you if that ad plays.
Hello.
I'm writing. If you guys get hit with a double ad, I apologize. I literally just read ads, so I should not have ads. Twitch better get it together. I need a plant in this corner.
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
Joke's on you, I can still see. I just have to do this. I just have to squint a little. Thank you. I know, she came in hard and fast with all of the alerts. What's a Thursday without a little creative chaos, you know? these. I hate this. This is like one of those items we got with a pack that I feel A, should have been separated, and B, I never use because I hate it. However, this little lovely thing right here, this little olive tree is adorable. I really want to put it in here. I think with tulle, anything is possible. You know, I want to put this in here. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see here. Can I... The question becomes, will it be considered outdoors? Which is not what I want. Okay. And then I need to elevate it. Oh, too far, too far. Bring it back down. Maybe 0.05. Because when in doubt... I know you were. I know you had said something near the beginning of stream. I just figured you had to be a little sneaky for work. Like I said, if y'all don't, I do not look to see who's in my chat list. Oh, yay. Okay. It doesn't look outside. It doesn't look outside. What I mean by that is if you grab a plant, this one's doing just fine. You see how inside it looks like this? That's outside lighting. This is inside lighting. So, my little olive tree that I've lost, don't know where it went. Hello. Oh, it is outside lighting. You bitch asshole. You whole ass bitch asshole. It's got outdoor lighting on it. Why give me a ledge and a window if I can't put stuff on it? Sims? I should be able to put plants here. I'm sinking into my chair because I'm that upset. $2025. If you thought this was the year of, what is it, the year of the snake? You're wrong. It's the year of the crash out. And it's not just me. It's not just me crashing out. It's a global phenomenon. I'm just following the trend, you know? Yeah. I just wish I could put stuff on there and it wouldn't look silly. Okay, that's all. Oh, I'll put you over here. I'll put you over here. You can sit here in this corner. Pretty. I like this thing. I just wish the wood wasn't quite so rustic. I guess you could do that and then grab this and like size it up a little bit with tulle and make it less rustic if you wanted to. More effort than I'm willing to put into a plant that I only kind of like. I need to be so much kinder to this game. I've got to remember some of this stuff has been in this game since what, 2014? And I just rag on all of it. I know, I said that yesterday. I was lurking in Amaryllis' stream while we were playing Fortnite and I saw Dark was on and I was like, he's playing Palia? What? I'm glad that he found another game that he... Sometimes you just need a break from the dumb, you know? This is why we play Sims more than we play Fortnite. Sometimes you just need to not want to ram your head through a wall. I save that for Fridays. Or when I have people online that I can crash out with that aren't going to judge me. Although I'm sure they still judge me silently. You know? I judge me. I'm like, why? No, I crash out to Sims regularly. Don't play with me. Y'all have been here for it. Where there's a will, baby, there's a crash out. I think I'm going to put this here. Up on the wall. I'm going to put this here. Thank you. I'm going to turn this pink. Light pink. I'm going to put my glasses on. And I need to find a little thing for right here. But that could be just like a little thing of clutter. I've decided that this house has kids in it, right? So I can like I was just thinking I always have kids' rooms in the houses, but I never make it look like kids actually live in the house. I contain all of their clutter to their rooms. And anybody who has kids will tell you that is the biggest wish you will ever wish. Their clutter does not get contained to their room. You're lucky if it's contained to the floor their room is on. It's everywhere. Right? So I may as well make it look like kids live down here. Because they do. They live in the whole house. Now I want to find... It's the basket that has the toys that stick out of it. I think it's base game. I may have already passed it, if we're being honest. I'm going to pull out... I want that. Oh, is it Parenthood? There you go. See? I'm going to pull out that, and I want to pull out the Eco Lifestyle basket of cozies. If I can find either one of those, that would be fantastic. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. You guys didn't know when you tuned in to stream, you also get karaoke with Quiv. It's not good. It's not good karaoke. But you get it. You're welcome. I do look too good to be alone. That's why I'm here with all of you. I always size it down. I feel like it's always a little too big. You were correct on the pack. I'm going to move this little basket over here. We're going to put this little basket here. And then... like, we have this, like, kids clutter. And I feel like... I don't know if your sim can walk over this stuff. If I'm being honest. I don't think I want that. That's a little messier than I would want. Just the smidgiest smidge. And I would put like random toys out, but then your Sims will always pick them up and put them away. And you know, oh, we also have this now. Now, I don't know if he's gonna have a baby in the house. We might. I'm thinking teen and kid. Trying to lay in his arms. I want this. I'm gonna put this over here because, you know, sometimes you just need an extra blanket when you're chilling on the couch. I use this one because it has the right colors. We can change this too, I guess. I suppose. I like the little raccoon. I think I'm going raccoon. If that's not a raccoon, don't correct me. Because in my head, it's a little raccoon. Can I make it a little smaller? I'll have to raise that up a smidge with tool. I think we're gonna put a little, what are those called? A little pillow here. I swear, you know, one of these days we're gonna do 0.025. The words will come back. The brain will brain again. Am I holding my breath? No. But I have faith. What's up, wall? And then here we can do maybe a cream one with this little blue one. Me and these walls, bro. Here, we need to move these forward a little bit. There we go. I could go the extra mile and like do the thing where you tilt them back. But I'm not about that life. Okay? Just be grateful they're sitting on the couch. Hello? I was like, where did it go? There we go. Maybe. There we go. That works for me. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus. That's just what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be. Me and these walls, we are gonna fight. I need to turn on debug. Live edit. And I need to find the remote. Put on top of the thing here. That's not. I never want to see another Star Wars thing in my life after this fucking season of whatchamacallit's over. I need to see. Nope. I want the GameCube. Alright, this one's going to be interesting because of the table. So what I'm going to do is move the table. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Raise this up. I think it'll fit right here just fine. We're going to have to lower it a little bit. I will have to look at them. Because I have been sending Tommy... Well, like I said, I sent Tommy Rachel what I want turned into a TikTok. She did that for me. So that TikTok that was posted, that's all thanks to Tommy Rachel. She did that for me. Did I credit her? No. I'm crediting her here. Should I have credited her? Yeah. I didn't anticipate spending all day on the living room, but here we are. All day in the living room. I feel like I need something else on the table. Let's see what we have. There's kid sculptures, yeah? Yeah, maybe we have like a little arts and crafts section here. Yeah, we'll do that. I think the living room looks good. I think that is a living room. It is a room that is lived in. It is a room that is loved. We just need to put some stuff up here. I just need a couple of things up here to break up the, you know, repetitiveness. I was going to say continuity, and I was like, that's not the correct word. The word is repetitive. Maybe we can do the board games, if they fit. If I can find them. That's always the real caveat. Yes, monotony. Can I find the thing I'm looking for? 90% of the time? Sure can't. Cannot help you. Oh, that clips through the back. We'll get rid of that one. This one, I think if I size it down, it's not as bad. I think that that's doable. We'll keep that up there. I don't think that one's clipping, which I'm cool with. And then we can do like just something like this. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one. A ceramic vessel. How big are you? Large enough that it doesn't want to fit on a shelf, apparently. What about you? Journey to Batu. We're going to size it down. And then we're going to put this other Journey to Batu piece right here. I'm going to put that in green. I'm going to put this in the blue. This is a little beat up, but that's okay. We don't mind. Make that pink. I like it. Picasso. Their living room, at least. Like, it looks lived in, but it also looks kind of empty, and that's what I like in my life. Alright, now we gotta do... I'm not ready to do that. I'm gonna work on the kitchen. I need to pick out... We gotta pick out our countertops. And then from there we'll be good. I like these counters a lot. I just wish there was a little more variety. I say that with all of them though, because like, I'm not using CC, right? But like, if you look at some of these CC cabinets, like this is all the same kind of set. I have doors, I have drawers, I have open drawers, I have more open drawers, I have 3 drawers. I just wish, you know, I have flat fronts. I just wish that there was more of like that kind of a variety. Where I could have doors and drawers. You can kind of get that with Dream Home Decorator. You can kind of combine these and these, but you notice one doesn't have a back. So like, if it's just... Give me more variety. These are my favorite countertops, but I kind of want... We could use these. These could be nice. Where's Island Living? Here they are. Why do I like Island Living countertops? Because of the waterfall edge. Do I need a waterfall edge wicker cabinet in my Louisiana-based kitchen? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe I do. I feel like a Louisiana kitchen would have wicker cabinets. I feel like they would have some rattan. It's humid enough there that rattan makes sense. I just like the waterfall edge. I don't know. The counters aren't, but the drawers are. Right there. And a waterfall edge. The only cabinets in the game with a waterfall edge. I just don't use them because I never build an Island Living. And again, I don't have to use Island Living to build them. But I don't use I don't use them because I don't use the edge pieces very often. Although I could in here. I could put this here. And go from that. I just don't know what color, you know? That's all. Yeah. This kitchen pack? This kitchen pack has waterfall edges, yes. Although that looks like a filing cabinet to me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I've never used the swatch because it looks like a filing cabinet. But that also tells you how often I use corner pieces. I use them on an island. I don't use them very often on actual counters. All right. Before we get into it, let's just plan out our kitchen. So we're going to go like here. I'm going to turn auto counters on for a second, so I don't have to worry about that. This is where my sink is going for sure. This is going to be a large kitchen. All right. If we do that, then we could do a little island, like here. You still have a walkway to get through here. I'm telling you, I have made this exact kitchen layout multiple times. It's a U-shaped kitchen. This is where my refrigerator would go. My sink goes here. My dishwasher, because I actually would put a dishwasher in here, would go here. My oven would go here. I would put tall counter here. And then we would have uppers. And then I would have a shelf over top of this. Wow, y'all see how bad my depth perception is? I thought I had that in the right spot. Hello? I guess it goes there. That would be my kitchen in here. Is it too crowded? I mean, you can walk around everything. In theory, theoretically, we could even make this like a full-on kitchen like that. Although I would do island pieces on this side, I would do counter pieces on this side. Couple of stools. I was like, what is that word? Get me through this semi-charmed kind of life, baby, baby. All right, let's look at some tile. Hello, Karen. How are you? I kind of want to do something like this. Something kind of obnoxious. Well, this is the layout of the kitchen. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff now. When I said all this stuff, I meant all of this stuff. All of it. Even the floor. Oh, my Jesus. It's medicine time. If you gotta take medicine, take your medicine. I want something else to get me through this semi-charmed kind of life, baby, baby. This is always the hardest for me. You guys know. Floors and wallpapers are always going to take me the longest time. This gives me funhouse floor feels, and I don't like that. Once I figure out what I'm doing there, though, I think, what if we tried this? Oopsie poopsie. I like that. We also have this, which I like. That's fine. That's too fancy. Obviously, we like Home Chef Hustle. I'm sorry. Hopefully, it goes away quickly. Remember, you know all the rules. Don't drink through a straw. Dry socket is the worst. Mouth pain is the worst in general, though. That's like the worst in general. So I went to the dentist recently and found out I have Like, I have 5 cavities that need filled, which honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Not bad. Not bad, considering I haven't been to the dentist in a long time. But I do have periodontal disease, so. You know. Ooh, I do love these tiles. What if let me just throw these down. These might be like some of my favorite tiles in the game. We have a couple of different options from For Rent. I was really trying to think of the name of the pack. We have these ones. We have these ones. These are also really pretty. I like these are for corners. That's why they look like this. This is for the whole floor. Ooh. I am a sucker. I told y'all this green and gold color combination. I'm a sucker for it. I love it. We might be doing this. And then we can figure out our cabinetry. But we might just do... That's a corner piece. If we're doing that, then we could probably go in with the cabinets from For Rent. Like, these would go okay in here. I don't like black countertops. But it's The Sims. So do I just let it go because it's The Sims? This is too yellow. And this is like the right green. We do have these green cabinets already in the living room. To be fair. Oh my god. That came out of nowhere. My bad. I was just chilling. All of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Ew. I oohed because he used ChatGPT for something. Like he couldn't come up with his own schedule. That's all. I can't be too loud because he's in the other room. We could do this. This has like a this. What if we do? I just don't want the marbly countertop. Is that my only option? It is. Let's use these. These are the new countertops. Simile Park. All right, let's do end piece right here. Do I still have auto counters on? No, I turned those off. All right, and now we got to do the uppers, but we also need the refrigerator. I could do this fridge. I don't want to, though. I kind of want like a cute little fridge. Or we've established this is a child home. Ooh. Sold. Okay. We don't need this one. We do need... So you can find the finished versions of these in Debug, by the way. If you just want to build the house and not worry about all of the other stuff that goes with it, you'll see it says salvaged. And then there's some other one in here. Is it live edit? Like, when you put these down, the ones that say salvaged, they are the cleaned up, nice version of them. And they are that way. So if you just don't feel like doing it yourself, which absolutely valid, it takes a long time to do, they're in Debug under salvaged. The only thing I don't like about them is they are you almost have to use tool to size them up. I don't know why they made them so small. I understand that antique vintage stoves were a little narrower. They do function. From everything I have gathered, I haven't player tested it, but yes, from everything I have figured, they do function. And I kind of want to use this one because it kind of matches our, you know, our Frigidator. So I am going to use that one. We'll have a sim come figure it out. You know, I'll just I'll just make it. I just don't. Is that? I can't use this. I can use it. I'm just not going to use it. I want like this, but I don't want it to be. Excuse me. I just want like, since every other fixture in here is silver, we'll make that. Upper cabinets, new cabinets are here. And I'm using these. I think that's what I'm using. Like that. I'm gonna put that there. I'm like, that don't feel right, because it's not. We gotta pull that down. Also, they did it with these. Listen, you gave me a little short cabinet here, but you didn't give me a little short cabinet here, and that's that shit that be driving me crazy, Sims. I promise you, nobody likes that. Nobody. What does this one look like? There we go. And then sink. Hate that sink. Just kidding. We're not using that one. Don't want that one. We could do this one. I like having clutter in the sink. I just like having clutter in the sink. Alright, and then our dishwasher. I want to use this, but I want a full dishwasher, so we'll put that one in. I never picked tile. Go me. Obviously, subway tile is like the easiest thing, and this one has like that. I don't know that that's what I want though. Does this come in? It comes in a yellow, but this yellow I think is too bright. We also have this, like, I think it's too many patterns. The other one I like to use is this. But we have those tiles that look like that now for the floor. They did not give us those kinds of tiles for the wall. So I might be using those. I got tired out of nowhere. I was chilling, and now I'm ready for a nap. No. I will not be taking a nap today, just for the record. Not that you guys care. I'm trying to sleep. At night. I'm trying to sleep at night. I've been failing at it recently. I think I'm gonna go with the subway tile with the gray grout, or the beige grout. Through here. And then... do I just do it in the whole room? I don't love that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Actually, JK, I forgot. We have two different fucking hiccups. Backsplashes. Sorry, that was loud. If that hurt your ears, I apologize. I like how I got excited because we have two new backsplashes. I can't find either of them. Hello? Are they here? So these they consider pictures and posters. But these they consider wall art. They really need somebody to help them categorize what things are. Because this, I fully expected to be in... It's fine. It's fine. This kind of matches the floor as best, I think, as we're going to get. So, I'm going to go with these. Yeah, but that doesn't explain why this is considered wall art, but not, you know what I mean? Like, I just do not understand the thought process. It's fine. It's fine. And that's as far over as I have to go, yeah. And then we can use whatever color we want for the wallpaper. It doesn't have to be this white beige monstrosity. It could be this kind of like green color, which also pulls this green out of here nicely, picks up the green from the floor. I think that's the answer. All right, curtains. I feel like that window should be like here. And then I could get rid of this and this. Save a little bit of fundage, you know? And then I can move this here. Soon the pleasure. Body by me, body by us, bodies together. There we go. So always wake up next to you. And then we just need a little curtain on the window. That's not what I wanted. Oh, can I move these up? I'm glad. This is why I look at my build from all angles, by the way. Because sometimes the angle you see it at is not the angle that it's seen at. You know? Also, I hate the size of that. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm just gonna put a regular fucking cabinet here. I was hoping to put a short cabinet there because I was like, oh, I can just put the trash can there. But it's fine. It is A-okay. It is Oakley and Oakley. It's fine. I might get rid of this. If I do, I would be able to grab it. That would be fantastic. So I can put a little vent, what are these? Yep, one of these here. This one should come in the right colorway, yeah. And then we could like put that there. And then this we can get rid of. Yes, an oven fan or an exhaust hood. We got it. We got there. Yes was the correct answer. I don't have one. My back hurts. I have this spot under this shoulder blade that like it's been like this on and off for years. I need to go see somebody to help me get rid of that. Do we want the shelves there or do we want cabinets? I think I like the shelves because I want to put like stuff on them, like some plants, some clutter. So, bad old day, bad old day. What did I use? These. So, 1, 2. And then over here we could do this. Excuse me, door. Thank you. And then I need a couple of bar stools. I like these bar stools, but they are pretty basic. Pretty basic. Do we have one? I want like a light yellow, which is why I like these, because like, is that light yellow? No, but like it kind of matches the wood here, but it also a yellow toned wood, you know. Let me see what we have in yellow. It's gonna be like the most obnoxious shades of yellow ever, like this. I don't know what about this is yellow. I'm not being funny when I say that. I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's probably the one I'm going to use. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they classify that as yellow. This I see why. It's on the thing. But I don't see on here any yellow. Also, wow. Okay. Noted. Understood. These could work. They're a little more gold than I want. Every other thing in here is like... Why are these silver and these brown? Did I pick the wrong color? Yes. See? Easy fix. Easy fix. There we go. Now everything is the same. Now it's all the same. I think I'm going to go with these in here. We got to clutter this bad boy up. And then on this wall, we got so much new good
It's
stuff.
always more fun.
How are
to
you?
share with
Welcome
everyone.
in. Let me give you my spiel. Hello, Raiders. How are you? If you haven't been here before, my name is Quip. I use she, her pronouns. We are working on our, thank you for that shout out, our save file. We are redoing the whole of the game. We've done Oasis Springs. We're working on Willow Creek. Hello, Ruby. How are you? I do have a short raid video for you. It's about 1.5 minutes long. It gives you the vibes of the channel, but if you would let me know what you were up to today, I would love to hear about it. And also, if you came in with that raid and you need a raid and run, feel free to do so. Hanging out with a stream the whole time they're streaming can be, go get a little screen break. But here's that raid video. We'll be right back. I don't like to think before I speak. I like the words to come out like a river. Raise it down. Raise it down. Good vocab there with grammar on point. But man, I can't wait till I have frog butt. I'm gonna wear my pants so high. I'm gonna make sure everybody's. I'm wearing leggings. Leggings and frog butt for the rest of my life. Plead! Quit crying and plead! You're sick. Everybody peed themselves as well, by the way. No! Didn't bleed! This is why I built. Do not put your butt in my face. I don't appreciate that. Thanks. I've never missed my own stream, but I do miss my daily beans. I will back up any lie a parent tells their kid. I will. There's a drain goblin that's gonna suck you down if you get too close. Yeah, there is. I saw it happen to my sibling once. It was terrifying. Where are you going? Why are you mad? Don't kick the trash can. What are you upset for? You want to feed the cow plant? There is no trash in my house other than you. That's when I'm like, oh, I have to compliment you. And they're like, hey, are we flirting? No, I'm not flirting with you. I don't even like you. I just feel like at this point in time, it's obligatory to say something nice. Yeah, that's a little bit of what we're doing. Yeah, Tuesdays we do 100 babies. I rage quit last Tuesday because they really, boy did they make me a little angry. The unflirty thing, like Lovestruck, I like the dynamics that Lovestruck added, but I really don't like how quickly your relationship decays and that pop up all the time. Unflirty happens for me all the time. But that was the longest Tuesday ago I've ever had. But this is the current neighborhood we're working on. Wow. Lovestruck is a wreck right now. This is our current house that we're working on. We've done the living room and then the kitchen. We were working on this house. I couldn't figure out a floor plan, so we moved over. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, we are going to be wrapping up here soon too, but we've got, for our save file, like, I like building. I'm a builder. Building makes me happy for the most part, but this is everything we've done here in Willow Creek. So all of these are available. And then we've also finished Oasis Springs, and this is our new Oasis Springs. So we're working on it. We're getting there. I'm trying to figure out, back to here. Thank you. How I want to do some of the stuff in the kitchen. That's all. Because I have this big blank wall. I was about to pull out the new kit, the new kitchen kit, because I know we got some really cute wall hanging on there. So, do I have a color on? I do. We'll get rid of the color. Oh, I'm not a good game player. So, yeah, the pancakes, the land grabs, the BFF, and then there was another one in Oasis Springs that was updated. The one that was based on, I could tell you the people who live there. Like the Travis Scott household, the Pancake household, the land grab household, and the ones based off of New Girl. But that's all I can tell you. These are what I was looking for. Can we make these bigger? I won't use the same picture, but if we do these, then we could, like, I could see that picture being in here. I don't foresee, yeah. I could do that too. Oh, let's do the coffee and the coffee. Coffee. Things I desperately need right now. And then I really want to be able to hang this basket that we got. I see it and I love it and I always want to hang it, but I never leave myself space to hang this thing in a kitchen. I want to put it up so bad. What if I size it down and, like, tuck it right here? Can we all pretend that that's okay? No, you're good. I'm going to find us somewhere else to hang out here shortly too, because I have about 5 minutes left. But I appreciate you bringing them all over. I hope your appointment goes well. There we go. Well, can we pretend that that's an okay place? I am. I'm ditching everybody. Let me just pull out some of the, oh, I forgot about this. We could use this. I'm going to pull out some of this stuff. By some, I mean probably all. Just to make sure I have it available. Because I was thinking, like, this could go up here. I think this would be cute up here. It's an okay place. Okay. It could be my only. It's. It still doesn't like sit, and then you can still also see where it goes up. Well, we will figure that out because I do want to use it. We'll figure that out. We've used this. We've used these. The cereal is cute, especially with the kids. This will go over here. I will forever complain about the fact that they should have made this slottable on the sink. Some of these. We're just pulling it all out. You can get a cookie from the cookie jar. I don't know that I'm going to use this in here, but I will use this in the little laundry room area that we put together. Spoons. What is this? I wouldn't leave this out. Like, if I were doing pictures or screenshots, you know, like people do the, what are those? Machismas? I'm not 100% sure. I can see that being useful, but I wouldn't just leave it out personally on my Sims countertops because I am not that type. Same with this. Spice rack? Yeah. Something. It's something like that. I also won't be leaving that out. This I will. I also don't anticipate leaving this out. I will pull it for now. McKinema. But yeah. We'll get back in here on Wednesday. We will finish this house and I will work on a floor plan for this house. That way we will go back to this house after this one. I just, you know. So let me save. We'll go to just chatting. We'll find a place to hang out. Is he still on? He is still on. He's been on for a while though. Before we find somewhere else to hang out though. You know, I'm going to have to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. There might be room under the stairs for a little box. There might be. So remember, YouTube, to take care of yourself. And then take care of everybody else. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing Fortnite. McKinema? Yeah, I don't do them. I just watch them. I know, like, Plumbelina does a lot. Noodle does them. So, like, those are the people I watch. But yeah, I'll